you've clicked on this video to get controller support for very old games like Dying Light, which is shown on screen, which is nearly 10 years old, give or take. So what you need to do is get a controller, PS5 I'm using, and you need to get the USB-C cable or whatever cable. You need the official cable for this to work, or you can use the Bluetooth settings shown on screen now. Right, so what you want to do is you want to go to this GitHub page, which is linked in the description, and download the one showing now. What this will do is it downloads the emulator for you manually. This is just the installation that I used. You may have to download some dependencies like Net 8.0, I think, which I'll give you the link for when you open it. But you might see a cut here where I've installed and have to restart. You'll also have to do this, just restart your system. Right, so after we've restarted, I've opened it. So this is what you're going to see the first time. See the red bar might be blue for you because I've changed the light. That's the light colour of your bar. So right here, you can see you test it, like your left stick, your right stick. See if there's any controller drift. You can also check the gyros by rotating your controller about, which is the far end one. You can also change the colours here. So the red bar there, that's fully red. Now it's off. Now it's fully green. Now it's fully red again. I'm going to keep it as red. See, the bottom one is your fade pattern. So you can just turn that on by clicking the box and cycling through it, which will change the colours periodically. Right. Now this is your mouse settings where you can use a touchpad. And then this is where you change it from an Xbox 360 to PS. But you want to keep it for Xbox 360 for this tutorial. So what I've done here is loaded up Dying Light, which is a Xbox 360 controller only game. So I'll change it to gamepad now. So most old games will have a gamepad instead of selecting what controller. So that's like a indicator that you might have to use this setup. This setup also allows, see the little PS5 control on the bottom left of my screen. This also allows for that. So I'm going to go load up in game now. Alright, now so I'm in game. All the controllers are working. As you can see, it is emulating an Xbox 360 controller because X just came off the square. And for me, kicking is me right bumper, I think it was. Shooting, right trigger, etc. Me grapple is me left trigger. So it's all emulated. I'm playing on a PS5 controller on a 10-year-old game which doesn't support it by using emulators, which I've shown before. So this works for streaming overlays, old games, even some new games, because sometimes you have I remember PS5 and PS4 controllers were really poor, like really poor compatibility with PC games because Windows is owned by Microsoft, so Microsoft own Xbox, which in theory, what people presume is obviously going to be better compatibility for their own products than their competitors' products. So this is why we have to have emulators and stuff for older games.